He about to catch this smoke. I've been waiting to pop his ass.
Yo. Chill. Waiting another hour. Yeah, going over here.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnle. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to
and it's raining.
between our visitors and the New York Jets.
You know what that means? Oh, it's raining. You know what that means? Throwing the ball stuff ain't popping. Niggas falling. Run the ball down his throat.
In week 13. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You know what he's doing? He on YouTube trying to see if I'm streaming. You know niggas be looking for an advantage. Man, this about to be light work.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe two, up to the 46.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They're going to look to throw. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Through there, bro.
Finding a lane, he barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And just like that, it's third down. They're look to throw here. Flushed out right. And it's caught. Touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
That's lag, man. That's going to be real.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. On first down, Wade. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Larry Ogunjobi able to get in and run him down for what will be a loss of 15 yards. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Looking to throw. Wade. Now he'll escape to his right. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
Well, it's apparent that these guys are getting after it right from the opening kickoff. They roll right downfield and score on their first possession. And here on defense, back-to-back sacks. Someone is ready to play.
Well, this is a new concept. It's 3rd down, but they had to get it out quick. And this will be a touchdown.
Let's go! I blocked his punt in the end zone and scored a touchdown on his head.
To their lead.
Nigga. Yeah. Now he gonna try to quit too.
Conversion attempt forthcoming. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. Throwing on first down. Wade. It's the right side here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw. Wade. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. On 1st and 10, Wade eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Second and 10. Wade to throw it again. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Wade in the gun. And he comes back with one complete. The Jet passing game.
Nah, this nigga so trash, bro.
First. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Now he steps away. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
That nigga's so terrible.
With touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
That nigga so fucking terrible.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And no room that time. Getting it to about the 46. Just a yard.
I had that nigga. That's my fault.
So
That's
2nd and 9. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down.
And
a huge play that time. And even 40 yards. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with Hunt. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Let's go. I'm about to run it up on this.
Taking it in.
I'm like, you watching the Superman?
And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Nigga can't fuck with me. My shit epic.
Started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So out now come the Jets. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell.
Man, they're behind shit over here. Wait.
Here back at the 21-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. So the
man, that nigga ain't fucking with me, bro.
4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Cheating shit. He go cheating and shit.
345. Delta.
To throw on 2nd down. Wade. Looking deep downfield. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Wade. He's going to air one out. And that's caught.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a
Supposed to be
balance.
my Edo, come on.
The offense to the defense. Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Houston.
To throw again. Wade. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards on the play. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and sneak it here. And no signal. I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard on the sneak, not what he was hoping for, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, partner, they went a little conservative, didn't they? And they ended up marking it short. And now I wonder, will they even do it again on 3rd down?
You're going to try to throw that little... You're going to try to throw that little pass to... You're going to try to throw that little pass to Le'Veon. I'm all on that shit.
And a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining
Wow.
as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Houston.
Here's Bell, and he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Jets have made this a 1-score game. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Here's Hunt. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now Hunt. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
He'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now it's Hunt. And that play
Through there. They went.
losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Why do they do that?
Loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll run it here with Hunt. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. Right back to him on 1st down. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
This is Hunt, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Detroit! Detroit! Leopard! Leopard! Gone! 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 Detroit! 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 Detroit!
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Bum.
As his guys are in
And run it up on this nigga.
and his guys are going to add on to their lead. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Set.
On 1st down, Wade. Flushed out right. Wide open. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
I swear, man, the lag is real, bro.
42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing on 1st down. Wade.
Same shit.
Now he's going to go up top over the middle. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense.
Man, they cheating like a motherfucker.
They're not playing receivers.
You do the same shit GV do.
The quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Green, 19.
Back to the air on 2nd down.
They keep fucking lagging, bro. I don't even know what's going on.
Eluding the pressure right.
Nah, that's better than get.
He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Cheap with that lag and
And now
shit.
maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on 3rd and long. Wade. Going up top. He dropped.
Get out of there.
Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Leopard, set, 3-19, 3-19. Detroit, gone.
Watch this.
They'll throw now on the final play. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando.
Hey, Cardi, look at this stream, big fella.
NBA Sports halftime report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same.
What I'm doing to your boy
Set
Locke.
to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this is
you're going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too.
This nigga do, I swear he do the same shit.
To get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if
He do the same shit. I'm about to shut that shit down, though.
And he finally
Yeah, he do the same shit. That was my fault. I picked the wrong play.
Reaching the 21. So barely time to
He do the
catch
same shit.
breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. On 1st and 10, Wade.
Let's go.
And this is
Denzel, nigga.
incomplete. Phillip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. With that matchup, the adjustment that was made, you have a blazing guy on a blazing guy, and defensively, he won that battle.
The closing speed is the key. When you have a guy that fast and he can close at the end of a play and knock it away, that's a big deal, and we just saw him do it right there.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Back to throw. Wade. Eventually taken down here. Great.
And I broke that nigga up.
And now following that sack,
You
looks like
bum.
they got an injured man down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Yeah, you better kick that field goal. You better go for it. Because if he don't, nigga, you know what time it is. Man, this nigga's stupid. And I bet you if he don't get it, I bet you this nigga quit.
Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Bortles. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Not off.
Oh, no, I intercepted that. Did you just see that?
That's the case here. First down.
Come on, man.
Bortles now on first.
You need to.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's
You need to.
down, trying to do a little too much.
Smacking his ass. One of my dudes got 3 sacks on his bitch ass.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Bortles to throw on second down. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown.
They will not let this nigga Denzel turn around.
With his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. And his kick is right through.
They will not let this nigga turn around, bro.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the
That was 2 fucking interceptions they played me on.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. He finds an opening past the 40. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. No. Check. Patriot.
He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunt. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll run. This is Hunt. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice game.
Man, this nigga can't fuck with me, bro.
And another first down.
I'm gonna run this bitch down this nigga's throat.
Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here.
Let's go. What I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? No. You know what I'm gonna do? That's the face mask.
To the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
He's going to get it running right. And he's going to get this back to
did.
the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Nigga, you think we ain't running this bitch in there?
Now on third, do you
Yeah,
go
come on,
here?
Kareem.
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably doing play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
All right,
Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes.
I had to think, like, why did I stop running? That's my fault.
4 yards. So the big play gets him
all right, let me stop
across
playing with
midfield
y'all,
now for 1st and 10.
Bro, because you can't run on me.
Throwing left side, it's complete. All the way in. Touchdown, New York. In for the score. And the Jets have made this a one-score game. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
Slant routes, because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly, and oftentimes on the move, when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
Speed sometimes, like this instance, can take him into the end zone. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now back out comes the offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point kicker. Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. Their offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that would help him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash. I don't know about that.
Super toe.
Detroit! All right, now, look at 56.
Looking to throw. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pick up there, 26 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
You okay out there?
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
How did the food turn out?
And on the ground they go with a running back. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40.
Did you
it's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They run again with Hunt. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Look, we try to stop it.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now back to throw. Flushed out right. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Oh, yeah.
Now a handoff looking right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Detroit!
They'll set up to throw. They'll leave it for Hunt, complete.
Yeah, that's
Good
what
pick
he's
up
doing
there,
there.
26 yards. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys
Hey,
right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance.
I wish
It
it was a
evident
little bit more
pretty early
macaroni.
that
It was
wasn't
pretty
gonna
straight.
happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the
She actually called me today, but by the time she was down there with DJ Loud Love, by the time I went down there, she had left. I wasn't in the rush really to go down there. I didn't know rush
Lambo to add on the extra point.
And it rained when I was on my way down there. So it kind of slowed me up a couple.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Okay.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
380.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Bortles. It got his man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time. Bortles now 5 of 6. Very accurate since taking over. And he's got his guys a first down.
380.
Working from the gun, it's Bortles. Now he'll let it go deep left side. He's got it with the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That goes for a gain of 31. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of...
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Philip Dorsett, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know. Well conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. That's caught inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. A 16-yard touchdown run. And his
you hear me, Cardi? You hear me?
He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he?
Grabbing what?
As he has the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Hey, y'all say his defense is what? I just put 45 up on this nigga.
To return this one as it's through the end zone.
Your defense what?
And the Jets
Yo,
set to
bum.
take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
372.
Bortles now on first down. Forced out to his left. Throw left side complete. It's Bell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Spread right, 72. Spread right, 72. Sunday. Throw left. Hank.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. On first and 10, here's Bortles. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So first and 10 now from the 30. Bortles to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
380.
To throw is Bortles. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch, counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Fuck
Partner,
that
I know
weak
this
ass
type of
nigga
running
rock.
back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see.
They just played me, nigga.
They
You
tried
supposed
to
to
throw on
touch
second down, but this one is incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And not even
I need you to
back
make
to
that
the
block,
line of
big bro.
scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll set up a throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. They'll drop the throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Elsewhere, Ford Field, they're into the 4th quarter now, and the Lions emerging victorious. If they indeed win, it would be win number 9 on the season. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, 54, Ricky. Move. Lucy.
Back to throw, Bortles. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
He run crossing routes so much, the stupid nigga don't even know the middle of the field wide open. I ain't even got to guard the middle of the field because he dumb. He do the same play.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Thank you.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marshall
bum.
Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
No. Check, Patriots.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Pick.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will finally be taken down up at the 48. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it?
He said I ran the ball all game, but Lamar Jackson got like 200 passing yards.
The
So.
things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for our visitors, they continue to keep pace.
He said I ran the ball the whole game, but he couldn't stop it.
11-1, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, this could hurt in the race for home field advantage as they drop to 10-2 on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.
Like John Madden said, run, run, run.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
They're like picking the same thing, but you can't say shit about it. Like, if a nigga D tackles and ends ain't right, of course you're gonna be winning. This is how I don't know. Lamar Jackson is a motherfucker. Let's go.
How y'all let this nigga beat you? He was trash, dog. He trying to send me in. I don't want to talk to you, nigga. Yeah, you saw it. Man, I don't even see how you let the computer get mad. This nigga is trash, dog. Nigga, my quarterback went through with 275 and 2 touchdowns, but I ran the ball the whole game.
We don't see. I'm gonna see how this shit works. You want to see the back, this halfback strength?
Man, my run game is prolific, big fella. You hear me? My run game just prolific, bro. It don't matter. You saw what I did to Deuce defense at the beginning of the year. You see what I did to GV ass last night with his so-called vaunted defense. The so-called top 3 defenses I ran through all of them, nigga. All of them. Nah, bro. Yeah, that's what y'all think. Y'all think I be running that. I be coming out of that stretch so many times. I run up the gut. I throw that pass play. I was coming out of that, man. That nigga ain't know what the fuck I was doing, bro. I only run the stretch, nigga, when it's open, when it's given to me. I'm gonna take what the defense give me. If y'all niggas better not. This is my thing. If I know you gonna run the ball, if I know all you can do is run the ball, nigga, guess what? I'm gonna stop your ass. See what I'm saying? If the only thing I can do is run, stop it then. You ain't even gotta worry about me passing. Stop the run then. You can't even stop the run. So you think I'm gonna stop running? Hell no, nigga. I'm gonna run all the way to the history books. You hear me? And I just ran for 4,000 yards on that nigga too. Let me talk my shit. Stop this. Man. I went wild on this nigga, bro. And I wasn't even trying.